What's the attendance here?
So we have 1,300 people in total. That is 475 travel advisors across 200 cities across North America, so the US, Canada, and Mexico. And we have 475 supplier companies, brands.
Some hangers-on like me, the media.
And a few GMs and a few CEOs and a few people like me that also hang on. So they come from 65 countries around the world. I'm thrilled. We've got hotels from Australia, New Zealand, Japan, such as the new Ritz-Carlton Nico, or the recent.
I met him. Great guy, and it sounds like a wonderful property.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so thrilled that we're getting people like Alex McBride, who's the GM of that Ritz-Carlton Nico, to fly all the way to the Bahamas to meet with these fabulous luxury travel advisors we have here.
Yeah. Now, at your height, how many attendees did you have in Mykoba?
So we've grown 15% against last year's event. We've had a lot more interest than we were able to accept this year. So we were sold out for this year. We're not full because we've got plenty of space to grow for the future years.
Well, that's what I was talking about. You can this resort, you could grow substantially if you wanted to, right?
No, definitely, and we're here for the long term. Right. Graham Davis, who I know you've interviewed, was actually at Mykoba when we first.
And I interviewed him there. Little did I know.
Exactly. So he's really seen the evolution of the show and knows our needs. He attends ILTM in Cannes. He really understands the uniqueness of our audience and how each of those 1,300 people are VIPs in their own right who are coming here to the show.
Well, his little secret is that he actually was a GM for Rosewood Mykoba for a while, so he knew the drill. And so he saw that, and then when he got here to Baha Mar and really kind of, I think, really brought this resort together, because it had some growing pains when it first started, and it really, I've been very impressed with the way it's sort of really everything works now. It's great dining, great accommodations, 3 different hotels, SLS, Rosewood, and of course Grand Hyatt. And it's all in one place, which. The one downside to Mykoba was you had to effectively commute between all the different hotels, which wasn't too bad. You're commuting through some beautiful vegetation and everything else, but it was, I remember having to commute from the Banyan Tree to the Fairmont, and that was, you had to budget about an hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful when you're on holiday to be sat on the golf carts and connecting through the resorts by boat in Mykoba, etc. But when you start to move 1,300 people around, it's so wonderful to have just a 5-minute walk from one hotel to another, 5-minute walk to the convention center or to one of what Graham will say the 40+ F&B outlets that they have here as well. So that, and of course the beach is right here.
What there's a beach here? I had no idea. I was like that, and the water park too, which is another one I haven't tried yet. Although I think we're having our closing party there, is what he told me that.
Yeah, we're right on the beach in front of the water park in the cabana of the water park, the place where we can party all night long without disturbing any other guests.
There you go. And in fact, the opening party was right near the convention center. It really is, and this convention center is state of the art. Absolutely
spectacular. It's one of the most beautiful convention centers I've ever seen. Full of art. It is actually an art gallery at the same time, which is just amazing.
And the whole hotel is actually an art gallery, and they actually have an art gallery, which actually I've interviewed John Cox, who's the art director here, which is an amazing, fascinating guy, and they have some real, I came away, if I had the money, I might buy some art, because it really is beautiful.
So I found myself early in the morning in the Rosewood lobby, waiting for some people at 10 to 7 in the morning, staring up at a huge Damien Hirst full of butterflies, and I said to Graham, wow, what a great piece. And he said, you can buy it for 1.1 million.
Here you go. Here's the card. But yeah, it really is an amazing place to have a venue like this, and now you're here for a while. How long are you contracted now to be here?
So we're here for the next few years. The idea is we'll keep extending that and going longer as well. They've delivered such a great show in the first year. So no pains from what is essentially feels like a launch event all over again.
I only hear good stuff from the travel advisors here, and a lot of them are new. That's the other thing, is you do have a high percentage of new to ILTM North America travel advisors, right?
Absolutely. Our event in Cannes is the creme de la creme of the travel industry. What we do with ILTM North America is we bring top producing frontline travel agents to this event every year. And it's our focus of bringing new people. So 75% on average of the agents, advisors that come to this event are new to the ILTM events, and then we change that up every year. So the suppliers are really getting to the people who are booking their hotels every year.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is a great hotel show. It's great luxury travel overall. Now, where do you envision this show going? How many people do you think is going to your max, or do you really have no max here?
To be honest with you, we're growing double digit every year, so consistently since year one that we've launched. So we grow between 10, 15% every year, and that's our plan to keep doing that going forward. No matter the amount of interest we have, we will keep doing that so we can consistently deliver an easy, relaxed, calm networking experience for all attendees.
Yeah, and of course you have the mothership ILTM Con, which is not just a few months away, and that's how many are you projecting for that one now?
So it's about 5 times bigger than this show.
It is the mothership. It is what it is, and I always enjoy being there. I always walk away totally exhausted. And this year, I mean, last year I did 30 of these interviews while we were at ILTM Con. I've done a fewer here, but it's been great to connect and network and get some ideas for the future with some amazing hotels, amazing suppliers that come here, and it's a little more intimate, to be honest with you, than you're going to parties and you run into people. I mean, I do an ILTM too, but this one is you're pretty much centrally located, right?
Yeah, I mean, nobody tires of the champagne and canapes in Cannes.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so tired of that. I mean, no more caviar, no more caviar.
Here at the opening party, they were serving lobster tails, which is just phenomenal.
Yeah, that's tough. We have a hard job, as you know, in travel. So anyway, anything else you'd like to tell our 126,000 travel advisors out there about ILTM North America and actually ILTM in general, around?
No, we're just incredibly grateful for your support. We're incredibly grateful of the great connections and the professionalism of the advisors who come to these events and really show the best of the North American travelers to our international hotel and destination partners. So thank you.
Well, it's great, and it's great to see you as always here. I remember years ago, Simon and I met at ILTM, WTM actually, and we talked about this event, and we ended up being a sponsor for it way back when in one of my previous careers, and then we worked with them as well ever since. And I've been coming, I think I've only missed one. And the whole time I've been here, of course, we had COVID, but I think I sent my partner Alan Fine down here, and he interviewed you, I think. But it's a great show, great niche show. It's not even a niche show; it's getting bigger and bigger, and it is such a relaxing environment here down in the warmth of Baha Mar and the Bahamas. Again, congratulations on this, first of its kind show, if you will. It's a rebirth of ILTM. Great place, Mayakoba. I'll miss it. I was a little bummed that I can't go back because you sort of get familiar with places, but this is an amazing venue for your ILTM North America.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Mayakoba on holiday to see our friends and family, but thrilled to be here and thrilled that you're here, James, so thank you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.